The water's starting to run again.
Hey, we can flush the toilet.
Yay.
Remember Jell-O pudding pops?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who can forget?
I have a feeling that Mr. Jason...
Yeah.
I can't help it, dude. But
Do the voice.
the first thing that
Do
made
the
me
voice.
think of was
Yep, same. J-E-L-L-O.
pudding pop.
Pudding
The
pop.
Jell-O pudding pop.
Nah, dude. Nah.
What the hell? It's just...
What's the matter?
Stream Deck's not working.
Oh,
Rude. I mean, Dunkaroos were pretty much.
I was actually.
I'm gonna shove that cricket up your ass. Woo, we're in trouble. So no one actually gives a shit about your opinions, but this is not what the podcast really is.
The Ready Set Radio Show.
The beard is drinking scotch with a side of interrupted by the intro. On the rocks.
Yeah, with the side for sure.
Fellas, this is a weird setup. Why are we doing this like this today?
Because it's Snowmageddon 2026, man.
That's
I guess Jazz didn't get the memo.
Photos here.
no.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We're waiting on Jazz to log in onto the call at his house. And all of a sudden, with my headphones on, I hear a... And I'm like, what the hell? Thinking my wife came down to see what's up. Maybe she thought I'd froze in here or something. And it's Jazz. I was like, someone didn't get the memo. See?
See? There's shit is going on right now.
Yeah,
In
man.
the world and in life. There's a lot happening, so.
But Jazz, you were already out in the snow. Tell them why.
Yeah. We, we went out because I wanted to take photos. First and foremost, the child is staying with my parents, so we've had 2 days snowed in with my wife. It's been fantastic. And we went out this morning and we're taking photos, and we took some extra clothing with us and handed it out to some homeless people downtown because all the emergency warm shelters are overbooked and turning people away. Will not let them in.
Ugh,
The cheapest place for them to stay is $40 a night.
holy crap.
So we took a little bit of cash, and
That's awesome, dude.
ginger with that. No more than $5 because you don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
You don't want to hand somebody $20 in their situation.
and since you were already out in Snowmageddon 2026, you were like, screw it. I'm going to go show up at the station. I know Floaty walked his ass through the blizzard and got his pants wet and his socks wet.
Oh, I can see the footprints through the snow. It's fantastic.
Wait.
So damn deep.
Dude, it really is.
It's so deep.
Floaty's wearing pants instead of shorts?
Yeah.
I have the shorts on
It
underneath.
is Snowmageddon.
But it's too cold.
Yeah.
It's too cold, man.
I've got 3 layers on.
Well, I mean, that's how you know it's
Pairs of
Snowmageddon is
socks.
when Waffle House is closed and Floaty has on pants.
Is Waffle House closed?
Also applies to my
And the world's
15-year-old.
open up out there.
Everything's open out there?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's going to town. It's actually pretty nice. The sun's out.
Yeah, imagine there'd be most of it.
I passed tons of plows. They're heavy on the salting early this morning.
Yeah, I
so-
mean, they're just moving snow this time. Like, a few days ago,
Right.
we had the ice first, and I've got 1.5 inches, 2 inches of ice under the snow out there.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. And there were still sections yesterday morning on the main road out here that was still solid sheets of ice in a curve, like on a grade too.
Yeah, a lot of back
Dangerous
neighborhoods
stuff.
and stuff that don't have like throughways are like
Well, we
that. My
drove
parents' neighborhood is the same way. My neighborhood's the same way. And there's some gnarly spots out there.
Yeah, there's definitely some gnarly spots. I'm lucky to have the 4-wheel drive on the Pilot. So
Yeah. I mean, I've
I've
got the-
ended up fixing his playing with his belly button, and I got distracted.
yeah, I did the same thing. I saw the same thing.
Sorry, I had to raise the
Anyway.
gain on Floaty's mic.
I just got a text saying, who's here? And I'm like, Jass's dumbass drove over here in the snow.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
I
It feels more like
I
a
could have
show.
made it in the truck, but I thought we were doing a Zoom for this very purpose. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I won't.
Yeah.
I'll sit up, post up next to the
Hey,
fireplace, get it
Hey,
going.
Beard, why are you late?
Oh.
Where are you?
You're funny, Jess. Real funny. Wait till I
He's not
see you
here
in
because
person.
he's standing. The Beard's not here because he's standing
Farting
in
in
his
chair
kitchen
again.
right now this week, and he's looking into his garage, and he's got some daydreams.
Yeah,
I hear you got some projects.
I'm dying to get out into the garage and start making some changes. It's going to get completely overhauled this year, and I'm going to turn it into a wood shop. And so, like, I've been thinking about what all that's going to take and the process, and it needs more power, it needs lighting, I need a shed, so
Wood.
a lot to go through. But
need wood,
that's what I
lots
was
of
sitting
wood.
here doing during the snowstorm. I was like standing next to it, looking. My wife told me I look like Clark Griswold, daydreaming, looking out the window, thinking about his pool that he's going to put in the summertime and shit. She said that's what I look like.
There's no bonuses here.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
none whatsoever. But there might be a bit of a bonus if I can sell my bike, and that'll help a lot. But it's not necessarily going to get in the way either. It'll just make it take longer.
He's not talking about a Huffy.
Yeah, no, I'm selling my motorcycle. But if you're interested in an Indian motorcycle, hit me up.
It's a beautiful bike.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll
like
tell
a
my
matte
brother,
black.
actually.
Oh, he's gonna sell your bike for
Yeah, spread the news. Let me know.
$50.
It'll be a bit more than that, but yeah.
Mr. Jason, your snow days, the first set of ice and snow we had at the beginning of the week, you weren't even here for. Where the hell were
That
you?
is correct. I got the hell out of town. I am so blessed and privileged. Camel City Yacht Club values my customer service so much. They took us on the cruise with them down to Cozumel and Puerto Costa Maya. First time I've ever been on a cruise. It was delightful. It was
Nice.
just a damn good time.
Was this the first time you engaged in belly flops on a cruise
On a
ship?
cruise ship, yes. In general,
Yeah,
no.
check out this picture.
How much work did you actually have to do?
I did do a little bit of work. We had two private. Well, they were supposed to be private shows. The second one we ended up opening it up, and a bunch of people on the ship just came in and checked it out. And we've got a couple of potential new gigs out of it.
That is awesome.
Very cool.
Wow.
But I had to basically, the sound guys on the ship were totally cool and were like, yeah, man, it's all yours. We'll hang around and just be helpful in any way that you need, but do what you need to do and make it work. I had a very limited number of channels to make it work. And
here's a 4-channel mixer we got from Radio Shack in '87. Make it work.
And it was an Allen
It's
and
a
Heath.
$1 billion ship, but we only got 4 channels.
It was an Allen and Heath mixer that I was not familiar with. We only had 2 monitor mixes split between 4 wedges, so there was some challenges for sure, but we made it work, and it sounded great, and it was pretty cool. It was I can check that off my list. I have mixed audio on a cruise ship.
Maybe you should.
It's pretty awesome.
Maybe you should get them
I would like
contract Grind and Brew to upgrade their systems because it doesn't sound like
There
they're
you go.
prepared.
It would be pretty rad. It would be pretty rad.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'd love to check off performing on a cruise ship off of my my bucket list of shows.
Yeah, that'd be rad.
haven't done that
That'd be
yet.
rad as hell.
I think my favorite part of the whole cruise, because I'm in a service industry, I have a particular appreciation for folks who give it all for the customer to have a stellar experience. And that cruise ship was full of staff who were smiling and eager to do whatever they could do to make sure your experience was just above excellent. And I really enjoyed that experience, seeing people that were just really into making shit happen. And I have to assume that they must, like, that doesn't happen just because you happen to collect a bunch of good people. That happens
Yeah, it
because you
proves-
foster that.
Yeah, it proves that it's possible in all areas of professionalism. I do think that there's a dollar amount attached.
Yeah,
to it too.
yeah.
There's an hourly rate to buy that kind of customer service from people.
Yep.
And, a lot of places don't meet it.
Yeah.
Like local places. I'm not talking about cruise ships.
Yeah.
I'd never been on a cruise ship, and I've also never performed on one clearly, but I'd love to knock that off my list.
It is.
That'd be
I
fun.
think it's definitely a worthwhile thing to put on your list. I didn't know. It was one of those things where I thought it would be cool to do, but I didn't see myself ever investing my own finances to make it happen. So it was really cool that it worked out this way, and I didn't have to.
I'm just envisioning Ready Set Radio. Grind and Brew Production presents Ready Set Radio Show live at sea. It's on board cruise.
Does that mean we can say whatever we want and interact for one?
Yeah, we could say anything we want when we're out
We
there.
could absolutely make it happen. The band.
Wait! You just said that. Back that up. I want you to do that by Tuesday.
Not by Tuesday, but
Put some feelers out.
the organization that put the whole thing together is called Fan Club Cruises. And so yeah, once we've got enough fans, I think basically the way it works is if enough of your fans sign up to go on the cruise, you go for free.
Hey.
Oh, snap.
Yep.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
We had it was like 70 fans that had signed up for this cruise.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I was just in my brain straight went to like the Coed and Cambria's Never Ender cruise that they do. It says not only are they getting to go and do their shows and meet their fans and get paid for all of that, you're telling me they got to go on that cruise.
Yes. Yep.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Coed and Cambria is these dudes plus these dudes that do all the work.
Yep.
That's like half of one floor is all Coed and Cambria.
Dude, this ship was not even the biggest ship that's out there anymore. It was the biggest.
He's poking the fire.
It was the biggest when it was built in 2000. It can hold just over 4,000 guests and about 1,200 staff.
Damn.
On a 1,000-foot long ship.
That's a lot.
That's just too many people.
It's a lot.
Many people.
But it never felt like that many people.
You never felt crowded around and like.
Nope, it's huge. The inside of it, I'll have to send over some pictures that can get thrown in there. The inside of it looks like it's like 4 or 5 stories worth that through the middle is made to look like you're walking down a street in London or something. And there's shops on either side, and there's a coffee shop, and there's vendors and whatnot.
That's sick.
It was sick, dude.
That's pretty rad.
So cool.
Yeah, one day. For actually the longest time, I never really wanted to be on one. Then now I know people that have gone, and they tell me their stories. I'm like, yeah, I can do that. But like, I always felt it was weird that with my my mom's side of the family, dating back to being shrimp boat captains and like military, Navy, all that kind of stuff. I've never been on a boat, but my whole family before me was like they spent their whole lives on the boat. You know what I mean? My grandfather spent most of his life on the boats. You know, but I've been on boats in like lakes and rivers and shit, but never on the ocean. You know?
Yeah.
A wakeboard might be the closest thing I've done to a boat on the ocean.
So we had these little patches behind our ears to help with motion sickness, and I never had any problem with motion sickness whatsoever. And it was great because like the third day, I guess, when we started the return trip, we went through some storms, and then we just went through like 30 straight hours of really choppy water, and like,
shit.
You know, you're walking down the hall.
Did you see other people having a hard time with it?
I didn't see anybody like looking sick, but man, we were all walking like we were drunk. Now, probably half the people that I saw probably were drunk. But
oh, did they have one of those fancy pool tables that auto level?
Self-leveling pool table?
I didn't ever see that.
I showed it to Beer.
That would be interesting. That would have been very, very challenging. Like some of this stuff, like, man, when it really got, I could not fathom the physics of how such a large vessel could move so quickly back and forth. It was bonkers.
I bet that would be true.
It was.
Like there's like dampeners that swing back and forth. There's huge weights in the bottom. Yeah.
It was wild. It was wild. But yeah.
Man, that is kind of a crazy thought when you like finally get up next to like a big ass ship, like a cruise ship or a battleship or something. Like how freaking big it is. And I guess I'm just comparatively speaking from like canoes and shit that I've been on. Like that would be freaking crazy if it's making the same kind of motion, but it's gigantic.
Yep.
What the hell, man? That ocean water, man.
Water's very
water
powerful.
will hurt.
I don't know that there's a more powerful force on the planet.
I'll tell you one. If people watching right now like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, that'd be a
Oh,
wave.
that was
That's
nice.
powerful.
That's
That
a
was
great
well done,
segue.
Floaty.
Like, share, and subscribe, people.
Yeah, do that. Ooh.
So
Whoa.
okay,
What
okay, whoa. So it worked a little too well.
I want you to like, share, subscribe so badly. Just keep doing it.
Please do it.
Man, that was a loss. that was a big ass loss. I'll tell you what though, when I walked in today, I knew exactly what I was doing. I came in, turned the lights on, got the computers going, set everything up. I didn't forget. Normally when I walk into like a room, I'm like, why the fuck did I walk in here?
Portals, man.
Oh, you think
Fucking
it's portals?
Science, fucking science. Yeah, you walk through a door, you are gonna forget something.
Do you guys experience that shit?
You ever heard of that? Portals?
No,
Like
I've
a
never
door,
heard
archway.
that, but it totally
Never heard that?
totally makes sense. It explains so much of my life. In fact, I've walked through a lot of doors.
Psychological phenomenon. This is a real thing. Everybody does it. I don't know. It is our animal brains. When you walk into a different room, you are taking in the whole space without realizing. Subconsciously, you're taking in this whole new space. That's what matters.
Here's what I tell myself that happens, is that when I leave from where I'm standing to go do something else, from the moment I walk away, my brain starts going, what are the lyrics to that one Pantera song? And then it's like, oh, wait, that Van Gogh painting, where's it hanging up? What museum's it in? And then I get to the room, I'm like, fuck.
Do you ever do the thing where you backtrack? You're like, okay,
Yeah, I start
Van Gogh.
walking back.
What made me think of Van Gogh? You're like, okay, Van Halen. All right, so then then
You
you get back
try
to it,
to trace your
and you're like, oh yeah, I was just going to take a piss.
Yeah,
That's it.
I just start walking back to wherever I previously was. I go back towards point A, and somewhere along the way, I'll be like, "Oh yeah, dumbass! It was I needed a toothpick."
like you're,
You know,
It's when you sit back down and you see the fucking
like your brain.
Have you ever given up?
Like
Your
your brain
brain
is
is like,
in the
oh,
middle of a
this-
snowstorm, and you have to retrace your steps in the snow back to where you were to figure out
your
what the
brain's
hell
like,
you needed to
last
grab
time,
before
last
you
time
left
you were
that
sitting
room.
here.
Should have left yourself some crumbs, Hansel.
Yeah, dude.
You guys ever just give up? You're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah,
all
yeah.
the time. All the time.
You're like, you know what? I ain't sweating it. If it was that important, I'd have remembered it the first time.
I actually walked into a room the other day and remembered what I was in there for. Yep. It was the bathroom,
badass.
so there's that. But
Yeah, that one doesn't really go away, does it? That reminder stays with you.
How do you guys feel about waking up like right before your alarm goes off? If you have an alarm set?
That's
Oh,
Dude.
dude.
amazing.
Like 7-8 minutes before.
every day.
When I woke up to an alarm, it happened to me a lot. It's been a long time, thankfully, since I've had to do that. But it was one of there's few things in the world I hated more than that.
Mine is we got a lot of really straight roads here in town, but I'm driving down the road. You can see 3 or 4 intersections ahead, and right before you get to each one of them, it turns green,
Oh yeah,
and you just get to keep
Oh,
rolling.
Yeah.
man, that is a good feeling.
Woo!
But the exact opposite
Makes me
is one of
tingle.
the fucking worst, man. When
when you hit every red light. Yeah.
Because I drive downtown 5 days a week,
You see it
every
turning
morning,
yellow.
and like sometimes you get all the greens, they're turning with you. It's great. I don't understand how you can catch every light, but you will. Every single one of them. Like, that is just piss poor fucking
Yeah, if
timing,
you catch
man.
one, you're
Need a
catching them all.
smarter person on your algorithms, bitch, because like ain't nobody else going this way. Why am I stopping? No one's
You're the
going that
only-
way. I'm the only fucker down here. Okay, I'm
You're
getting pissed.
looking. You're like,
I have a lot of qualms about downtown rules and regulations not being controlled. Pedestrians down there don't give a flying
don't give a
fuck
shit.
about nothing.
Oh, dude,
They'll just
everybody's
walk
out there
out
looking for their
without looking.
payday.
wild, man.
They don't care about the fucking crosswalks. They don't care about nothing.
Oh,
Hey,
turn
go
to-
ahead, hit me.
Fuck.
I'm getting my money.
Dude,
Parking?
I go to turn right, and there's a dude walking towards that intersection, and my light changes, and he stops, and I start to roll, and he literally takes off again at full pelt, like it's his
Like, he's
turn.
gonna go.
And I'm turning and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Do you not care about living? Just look to your left, man, and look straight across. It has the hand. It says, don't fucking walk, guy. I just want like one. I want an officer in every corner just to be like, "Hey, man, you're pissing Floaty off."
I like how you went. I like how you went out of your way to cover your own face with the hand.
I'm just trying to do what's best for the show, man. I'm always looking for ways to improve.
Really get the attention on that.
If you're
hand.
downtown, they won't do a goddamn thing about the people. But if you park 2 minutes longer than you're supposed to, you're getting a fucking ticket.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't even
They're
go.
on it.
I don't even
On
go.
it.
I don't go down Liberty or Trade between 4th and 5th at the bus station because you're asking to hit someone because they just walk from out from behind buses and like they have no damn. They don't care. And I'm like, I'm not going to jail or getting a ticket or killing someone because you're just fine with letting them walk around.
The bus station.
I don't want to hurt nobody, man.
For a lot of people.
Give them a walk. Give them a crosswalk in the middle of the street or something like a big one. You know what I mean? So they make it more convenient. But this whole like having to dodge them coming out from behind buses and shit, it's scary.
It's a very poor place.
We have 10 minutes
to put a bus station. I mean, it is in the middle of downtown.
I know.
With no access.
I'll go down 4th and 5th next to it, but not Liberty and Trade next to it. It's too many people.
All the surrounding communities are.
Have we all driven vehicles with trailers before? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. One of my tiny victories is when you're able to back a trailer up to exactly where you want it first try.
Yeah.
Woo. That's way better than parallel parking a car, which is also nice.
Yeah.
The first try. But getting a trailer backed up where you want it and everything's lined up straight first try, there's hardly any vehicle activities.
Yeah, dude, when I can parallel park a trailer right where I need it on the first try.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude.
wow. That's impressive, dude.
Yep. That's when you got guys out there going like, "Oh, you know what you're
Yes.
doing."
Dude, this summer.
They might pap the side of the trailer like, "Good job, buddy. Good job."
Every weekend at Wiseman, I would have to back the trailer around. Every weekend this summer at Wiseman, I would have to back the trailer around after we unloaded it, and there would be two dudes out there drinking. Hell yeah, brother! That was
Hell yeah, brother!
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
that was sick. Man.
Anyone that's driven a trailer knows that's impressive as shit.
Yeah, and anybody
does
that's
that
ever
a few
driven a
times
trailer
already.
is super appreciative to get that hell yeah, brother, because
Yeah.
that means somebody
Yeah.
saw you and like, hey man, you're good. You.
I don't think I could do that. I've never tried to parallel a trailer.
It ain't easy, man.
No.
But
I could parallel it if I have room to pull it in straight, but like backing it in, I only have done that.
Yeah.
I've pulled it into some tight spaces before for sure.
forgot about that button.
That's a new button.
I'm gonna enjoy this delicious Foothills Shitty Lager while we check out their commercial.
Here, cheers.
Next thing on the list, did you ever fix the main camera for the Foothills commercial? You were supposed to set up the... Will you go to that main camera? Yeah, I don't think that's right. Jazz, you mind fixing that for us? And do some voiceover work with, like, Foothills. We put the hop and hope.
You gotta center it up, too.
Will you go help him, please?
Hang on, I got you.
Just don't break it. Oh, you broke the camera, Jazz. Now you gotta make the commercial all by yourself.
Raise the glass and lower the stress. Drink Foothills. Is that too high?
Foothills Brewing, making beer that tastes like beer since 2004. The official beverage sponsor of the Ready Set Radio Show. Enjoy our beverages, but know your limits. Be safe, stay safe. Please drink responsibly.
He had to roll. He has to drive. We didn't get to really talk about it, but he has to drive all the way down to Charleston, South Carolina today. And I'm not sure exactly how much snow they have. It's less than what we have, but he has to drive from here to there.
Well, now that Mr. Jason isn't here, it kind of just makes me look like I didn't want to fucking be a part of the show.
You kind
You
of,
know.
you kind of look like we're like. I mean, you got the hood up and the beard. You feel like the wise old man character.
Yeah,
You got the legs crossed. In front of the
yeah,
fireplace.
that's what I was
You're
going.
about
The
to
high
drop
back
some
chair next to the
knowledge.
fireplace, and yeah, that's what I was going for.
Are you a wizard?
Yes.
Tell us what you think, Obi-Wan Kenoballs.
Aw, come on.
Oh, little balls.
I had to make it hurt. I'm sorry. Beard, we had a conversation. This is like almost 2 weeks ago about the Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
And we talked about what if we could rewrite the story as a kid's book, like the Little Lebowski. And I have I wrote a bunch of stuff down. I don't know if you even thought about it again, but I'd love to talk about it with you.
Baby Lebowski?
Like the Little
Lebowski. Okay.
The Little Lebowski.
Tell me what you wrote down.
All right, scene 1.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
The milk mix-up. We meet the dude, now Doodly. We meet the Doodly, a laid-back kid who wears pajama pants to school and believes homework should be optional. He's making his favorite drink, a chocolate milkshake, with 2 older kids burst into his house looking for the other Doodly. They don't find who they're looking for, but they spill his milkshake on the rug. This is the worst thing that's ever happened. We're gonna animate this.
Same story, same characters, just kids.
All right, scene 2, and this is where I start expecting some feedback.
So it's gonna be like you take the Big Lebowski, and you plug it into the Tiny Toons algorithm, and
yeah, kind of.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
That is kind of the vision and the animation style I have.
I kind of love that.
Scene 2, the bowling alley of destiny. Doodly goes to his happy place, the local kids' bowling alley, where the bumpers are always up and shoes never fit right.
Oh, I want to see this, Walter.
We meet Wally. We meet Wally, who takes bowling rules extremely seriously and treats every game like
Mark it a 0.
That's right.
That's hilarious.
Donnie Jr. We meet Donnie Jr., who is very nice and always asks questions at the wrong time.
He's genuinely confused.
Walter insists that Doodly must demand a replacement milkshake from the rich Doodly who lives across town. Justice must be served, preferably with sprinkles.
That's the juice, man. You gotta make it worth for whatever, you gotta make it worth the time it takes.
It'll work out. It's cool.
Yeah.
You're out of your element, Donnie Jr. All right, scene.
Your plate man's really pulling the room together.
Yeah, your milkshake really tied your stomach together.
What?
All right.
What?
Scene 3, the Big Lebowski. Doodly meets the Big Lebowski, a grumpy rich adult who yells a lot and hates lazy kids. His trophy room is full of awards no one's allowed to touch. And the Big Lebowski tells Doodly that he's a disappointment to children everywhere, and Doodly politely asks for milkshake compensation. He's immediately kicked out. He's just looking for another milkshake, man.
He's.
I mean, really, aren't we all?
The principal of the school. He's the principal of this elementary school, and he's definitely wearing a sweater vest.
I'm into that. It's not the rich white man across town. It's the principal.
It's the principal who thinks he's hot shit because he's principal, but he really.
Yeah, that's very Breakfast Club. I love that. Yeah.
All right. Then later, Doodly's called back to the principal's office, and his prized possession, an award-winning bunny, has been stolen.
Oh no!
And he hires Doodly to deliver ransom money to get it back. And Wally says that this is clearly a trap, but Doodly says it sounds tiring. So they do it anyway.
Does sound tiring.
Then they get to scene 5, the ransom fail. At the playground, which is also the drop-off, things go very wrong. Wally replaces the allowance money with his dirty socks because you never trust bunny nappers.
Bunny nappers. And, Come on,
and no one agrees.
See this fat Wally. He's the only kid still in diapers.
Oh my God.
They're my dirty socks, dude.
Doesn't trust the government. He's 6 years old.
I love that, dude.
He's got PTSD.
I think they should be even younger than that.
General heart failure.
I almost think Wally should be in a diaper. You know what I mean?
That's what he said. That's what he said.
He's the only one that still wears a diaper.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
And no one agrees what just happened. And Donnie Jr. asked if they could still go bowling later.
Fuck it, dude. Let's go bowling.
All right. Scene 6.
Donnie, go back to play.
Doodly meets Maud, an artsy kid who roller skates through the gymnasium and paints abstract murals using finger paints and very strong opinions. She explains that the bunny was never stolen. The Big Lebowski sneaky helper Brent probably took it, and she gives Doodly a juice box and sends him on his way. Oh my god!
I like the use of the juice box right there. That's
The
a
juice box.
that's a pretty funny metaphor.
Can I get you a drink? You got a juice box? Alright, scene 7. Doodly is chased by a group of kids with bikes and silly accents who demand the allowance money. They knock over his backpack and they take his lunch. They do not get the money, because there is no money. Everyone is still confused, but very dramatic about it. What's going on here?
So you're
I can
This
see,
is like-
I can see these pictures.
this is like rewriting the movie, like almost scene by scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip over here to the end. At the end, Doodly gets another milkshake. Wally learns nothing, and bowling continues. And then also stuff happens. Keep it real, dude.
Sometimes the best thing you can do is just chill.
Yeah, and if one thing has taught me about life, it's that sometimes your milkshake just gets spilled.
That's true. That's true as hell, man.
Hey, man.
And most of the time, you got nobody to blame but yourself. And
Oh yeah.
but even when you don't have yourself to blame, it's either way you look at it, it's still spilled. It happens.
Hell yeah.
It happens.
So as far as Ready Set Radio games and streaming goes, there's several games that I'm playing right now that I'm comfortable streaming. I don't mind doing some Fortnite.
Oh,
It's fun.
I'm actually glad you
It's
brought this
popular.
up, dude, because there was something I wanted to tell you about in this new game I'm playing, the Star Wars game, Outlaws.
Ooh. I was looking at purchasing this game. It looks so cool.
You should. You absolutely should. I think you would really enjoy this game. Not if there's one thing, the smallest thing that would sell it would be the timing of where your character is in the Star Wars universe. The timing and place is kind of really cool. You're on, like, you travel from world to world, but the timing is working out so that it's happening during the original 3 episodes: A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. And
Ooh, like Shadows of the Force?
huh?
Like Shadows of the Force?
Yeah, kind of. No,
Yeah.
but like but you're like a Han Solo type. Yeah. So like it would be kind of like that. And you're a thief and a smuggler, and you have your own ship, and you're building your own crew, and I just got through a spot where I just so happened to be in Jabba's palace on Tatooine, and I just met Lando Calrissian.
Oh, that's
And
it.
while I'm going through Jabba's palace, it throws me into this little cutscene because I sneak past Han Solo and Carbonite in Jabba's palace.
All right, so is it Billy D. Williams?
I mean, no,
Lando
it's
Calrissian?
not a perfect
Generic Lando
representation.
Calrissian?
They have the name maybe, but not quite the likeness, or maybe they didn't take the time to do the likeness. However it's going to get spun is whatever, but it's enough, like it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen some really cool things about that game.
It's very cool, dude. It's very cool. I think you would enjoy it a lot.
Like the biggest thing for me purchasing games is that a lot of times I don't get into them. That's why
I
do
understand, but
that's why I do the PlayStation Plus thing.
it would take time for me to be able to tell you for sure, but it has the potential to be right up there with Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost Recon, and I don't think it'll be quite at that level, but it's worth having. It's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of
There is a
different
game.
aspects to the game. It has the game within a game. You play what do they call it? Sabacc. It's like a 2-card draw poker sort of card game that you can play and win money at in the game.
Sweet.
and a whole bunch of worlds that you can travel to and do sneaky gangster shit on stealing.
Sneaky gangster
Yeah,
shit.
like there's a bunch of
That's the
different
name of this
factions
episode.
Oh, yeah.
that you have to choose between, because like they're gonna know who's doing what, whether you get caught or not. But like, so if you steal from this one faction because you're being paid by the other faction, and choices come up, so like you've got to weigh out your allegiance and your standing in the factions while stealing from everybody and trying to make your money, and then having shit happen, and you're trying to build a crew to do this one big one, and it's a lot of fun, dude. It's Star Wars plus Ocean's 11 plus I can't even think of a great, like, damn, he just left. Look at how washed.
Look at this shit.
I can't see what it is. It looks washed out as hell. What is that?
I know, it's just bright white rectangle on the screen right now. Look at that.
That's wild. What is he looking at?
I don't know. The descriptions of the game you're talking about.
Star Wars Outlaws. Yeah, it's a rad game,
Yeah,
dude. You would enjoy it.
He's Googling it. I took the buttons out of his hand, and all of a sudden he's keeping up on Google with things he can say about stuff that you're talking about. There's actually a video game coming out that I am actually looking forward to massively, and that's the new Fable.
Oh yeah.
I loved the original Fable game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
It was one of my favorites on the Xbox back when I had one. So I'm very excited to play a new version of it, and they're talking about it. There's like 1,000 unique NPCs to interact with in the game, and they all have unique personalities and day-to-day routines and jobs, and you can follow each and every one of them around for 24 hours and see that each one has a unique routine inside the universe that they're creating.
That's rad, dude. They take NPCs to the next level, man, huh? That's cool.
Well, each one has a certain affinity towards you. So your
That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, your reputation does matter, but instead of it being just universal, you don't start looking evil for doing bad things like in the original, which is kind of a bummer, but I get it. Your reputation for each NPC is based off what they have seen and what they have heard. Yeah. If you did something in this one town way over here on the map, you go to this town over here, you got a clean slate.
Yeah.
You know, they don't know you, but if you go back over here, they're going to remember you because you look the same. Yeah. I love Fable. I hope that it's as awesome as it
Could you? Yeah, I can't wait to see if you can go as far as like being super good in one town and being super bad in another town, and see if you can get them to go to war with each other.
be like an overlord gangster type in one town that gets money from every business, and then be a Boy Scout.
For these sorts of things alone, I will always believe in the power of video games, because we can't be playing that shit out in real life, but video games gives you the place for that. I love it. I want to be a dictator. You know what I mean? Like.
There was this old PC game back in the day called Black and White where you played a god. You created worlds and inhabited it, and then you could do what you want. You could be like, here's a civilization that I've built on this side of this planet.
Yeah.
And then here's a tsunami just to take everything out again.
Well, the civilizations you would create, some of them would worship you, some of them wouldn't.
Yeah, it was a really interesting game.
That's that sounds pretty cool.
He's messing with the fire. Yeah. Burn. All right.
Keeping it toasty and hot.
So, speaking of things that are upcoming this year, there's I have several movies written down, but I wrote those down because of one in particular whose trailer has just come out recently, the last couple weeks, by the time this airs, and that is the new Masters of the Universe.
Oh my God! Yes.
Have you seen it?
Yes, I can't wait. I can't wait to check that out.
This is the first live adaptation since the 1987 film with Dolph Lundgren, and we all remember that one. I like it now because of nostalgia.
Do we all remember that one?
We do.
Should
we do? No.
Yeah. No, we shouldn't remember
except
that.
I did like, there was a line of toys that came out with it, so me as a He-Man fan back then, I was happy about having more toys to get, but no. I was worried about that Jared Leto playing Skeletor in this movie because of his take on the Joker.
Yeah.
But they have completely got the face and the body look right for Skeletor, and I'm super excited about this movie and the trailer that showed so many characters that I love.
Yeah,
There is
if there's one thing that I want to mention about it is that technology has gotten to the point where and storytelling and the way we do movies has gotten to a point where when you decide to make something that's been beloved for so many years without having any other input, like we can generally do it justice finally in what I think most people would agree. Like I guess happened because of Avengers and green screen and then all the stuff that Avatar brought to it, and so like
yeah.
I'm excited to see what they do with it, and I really hope that it is what it's supposed to be, and not like
Based on the trailer,
some
man,
weird.
I think it's going to be at least a valiant. It's going to be at least a triple, if not a home run. You know what I mean? Like,
Nice.
It looks
Okay.
fantastic. You see Cringer, and you don't get to see him as Battle Cat, but the very first clip of the trailer talks about in the world you dream about, where like lions and tigers can talk. It's implying that we're going to hear Cringer talk.
Right.
And you see Man at Arms, and he looks fantastic, which is Idris Elba, is that his name?
Elba, yeah.
And Tila looks fantastic. You also get like a brief glimpse at like Fisto, Beast Man, Trapjaw.
This is going to be so cool.
Evil Lynn, and they all look fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
They all look incredible.
Evil Lynn is Alison Brie.
Man.
Nice.
And you see the sorceress in bird form and in humanoid form. Briefly, Castle Grayskull looks great. The location isn't right because like in the cartoon it was very far away. But
Yeah.
I don't care about those kind of details. The fact that they got so much of it looking the way you want it to look.
Yeah.
You see they even showed you He-Man with the sword transforming because they wanted you to know this is not
you've got. That's what I was hoping for, man. I'm hoping to see that they pick the right details to go with, not like don't focus on the shit that doesn't actually matter. Yeah, I'm excited to check it out, man. I really am.
Yeah, me too.
It's a good cast. Yeah.
There's some more movies coming out that I thought might be fun to talk about. There's a new Resident Evil coming out, which is supposed to see new characters navigating new storytelling terrain, while also staying in the atmosphere of the Capcom games.
I'd love to see them innovate a whole new line of Resident Evil and a whole new way of looking at it.
Right.
But I also
think
think that's a super tall order, and I don't know, man. I've known a lot of other video game movies to flop when the order wasn't even that much. You know what I mean? Like, we'll see.
You guys think that Resident Evil should have gone the route of like The Walking Dead with like a super long and intentionally super long multi-season show based in their universe?
I think that they could have, but I think that if they went that route, they wouldn't have gotten out of it what the fans of Resident Evil want out of Resident Evil.
Yeah, and I think people think they want another Walking Dead show, but I don't think we really do want that. We want something.
I definitely think pop culture, at least right now, is a little bit zombied out. We're looking for something new, I think.
Yeah, we're tired of zombies and vampires. We need a new.
I was just about to say there's a Dracula movie coming out real soon.
Let's go werewolves.
It's already winning awards for its special.
Yeah, no. In my experience, you get 2, maybe 3 vampires.
Dracula.
2, maybe 3 vampires to a werewolf, unless they get combined, and then you can get all kinds of shit. And Harry Potter kind of threw all that off for a few years, so we're still reeling in the wake of that.
Have you seen this newer movie called Sinners? Michael B. Jordan.
I've seen it. I have seen it. And
I watched it too.
It's there's a metric out there. I'd like to think that it's pretty widespread and that most people would agree. But if you can take the beginning of a monster movie and keep wanting to watch it, even though no monsters would ever show up. That's the mark of a great monster movie.
I didn't know it was a horror movie.
Yeah.
When I started watching it.
Yeah, but see,
I thought it was more of like a gangster kind of movie.
And it has that feel, dude. It has that gritty kind of feel, but like,
yeah.
But then all of a sudden the monsters come out and it turns into something else. And
fantastic.
It was. I'm not the biggest fan of Michael B. Jordan, but I actually really enjoyed this movie.
I enjoyed him in this movie very much. I thought both the characters he played both were very unique and both had personality and character, and that's hard to do with one character, let alone two. And I thought that both of his characters shone through and stole most of the scenes they were in.
Oh yeah, I think they were. I think they were written to be that way. But he did a decent job.
Dude, let me tell you this. So like, I'm not gonna say what happens, but the movie starts with a scene, and which ends up being the ending of the movie. Well, not the ending, but later on. And by the time it got to that it was. I was like, I totally forgot.
Yeah.
I totally forgot that was at the beginning of the movie.
That's when
Tarantino.
When exactly. When they can pull that trope and you never and you know you forget all about it. Like that's the mark of a great monster movie, man. It's the mark of a great, not just a monster movie, I guess, but like a great movie anyway, because they pull off a lot of little tricks like that. Yeah, Sinners.
Yeah, and it's not like it's not going to be your favorite vampire movie or your favorite horror movie, but it's a really cool movie.
It is a great standalone monster movie. That's how I'd put it.
Yeah, and honestly, if you took the monsters out of it and continued that story, I really would have loved to see.
That's what makes it. That's
so
another.
More.
That's what I'm saying. That saying is why. Like that's how you know it's the mark of a good monster movie, because even if the monsters never
really
showed up, I would
story.
still watch because these are good characters. It's an interesting story. Yeah.
There you go. Interpersonal. Relationships.
And there's another movie coming out this year in August that I think is freaking hilarious, and I wish that my father was alive to see it. It's called Coyote versus Acme. It's Wile E. Coyote, the cartoon. He is suing Acme after all the decades of faulty products that did not work for him or injured him.
Amazing.
He is taking them to court.
I can't wait to see that.
And,
that sounds awesome.
You got people like John Cena and Will Forte in this movie. It's going to be hilarious. And if you haven't seen the trailer yet, please watch it. It's freaking hilarious.
I have not seen the trailer for this. I have heard about it. I've not seen the trailer. Now, is this going to be a half animated, half live action? How are they pulling this off?
It's very Roger Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit,
it's
Nice.
Cartoon and live action together.
I was hoping that, man. We haven't seen a good one of these since the Brendan Fraser Looney Tunes movie, dude. Like, it's been a while.
Oh wow, I forgot about
that. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like man.
Wait, didn't they do? Was the Garfield? No, Garfield was 3D too.
Yeah, different kind of thing.
Okay, so there's another movie coming out this year. I'm gonna read the cast list. I'm gonna see if you can tell me what movie you think this is.
Okay.
So we've got Seth Rogen, Woody Harrelson, Andy Serkis, Glenn Close, Steve Buscemi, Jim Parsons, Kieran Culkin, Matt Serrano, Kathleen Turner, and Laverne Cox.
Toy Story 5.
Nope.
Damn. That is coming
out. That is coming out though. I'm super fucking excited about that. But that cast is stacked.
Is this a sequel movie?
No. This is an animated version of Animal Farm.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That's rated PG.
Okay.
This is coming out at a very apt time.
When's it coming out?
Yeah.
May 1st.
May 1st.
My goodness.
This is gonna be a fun November.
There's another one that I'm on the surface I'm very intrigued about because I'm a big fan of the series. There's a movie coming out called Thread. It's an Insidious tale. It's the first spin-off expanding the Insidious universe beyond the main Lambert family storyline. I'm not trying to get I don't know much about it. I just know that it exists and that it's coming.
I am a fan of the Insidious franchise.
One of my favorite
for sure.
Horror series. Insane. Yeah, I like that one a lot, and so I'm looking forward to that. But here's a quick list of some things that for as far as sequels go. We're getting another brand new Fockers movie. Remember Meet the Fockers?
No shit.
We're getting a new Fockers movie. Yep. We're getting a 7th Scream, a 5th Shrek, a 5th Toy Story, a 3rd Minions, a 2nd Devil Wears Prada, and Mortal Kombat 2 and Street Fighter.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
And a partridge in a pear.
We're also getting a third Super Troopers movie.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
excited
Third
about that
Super
one.
Trooper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see that. All right, a few other things that 2026 are supposed to bring us that I'm a little excited about. There's a couple of video games.
Oh, yeah.
Resident Evil Requiem,
Mm-hmm.
new game, and there's another one in John Carpenter's Halloween.
Yeah, that's a big one. Not really, but
I'm looking forward to those.
I'm looking forward to
I don't know
that.
if I'll be buying them.
There is
As
a
far
new
as video
there is a
games.
new Ghost Recon that's supposed to come out in 2026. Supposed to be set in Vietnam.
Yeah, people are still playing Marvel.
Timeline I don't know about anything about yet, but that should be fun. And
Yeah, those games are usually pretty popular, right?
yeah, usually.
Decent, yeah.
But I've rumors say that this one's going, the Ghost Recon's going back to first person, which I think would be a mistake.
Yeah, I wouldn't be playing.
I'd love just to have the option to switch.
Yeah,
If you're gonna do that,
yeah,
just give me the option.
yeah. Grand Theft Auto 5 had the option, so it would be cool to see that be in other places.
I mean, I don't think we can go this segment without talking about GTA 6.
We were gonna get there.
Yeah.
It's supposed to come out in November. That's the end of the year, so we were gonna get there.
19, yeah.
And I have
still-
heard some I have read some people say that some people who work for Rockstar saying that November is a solid deadline. They don't see any need for any more extensions after that. So based on everything that's out there right now, that's when we should be seeing it.
Yeah, I was
The
gonna
leaked
say I was just
video-
waiting around for another delay for whatever reason. Like, well, there was a delay because of the snow and the packing department couldn't get them shipped. And
The leaked video that came out in 2020, I mean, it was already showing a fairly complete game.
Yeah.
So I think they've just
And apparently, based on what
They
I
know how
read, the
important it
last
is.
delay was just about a tiny bit of polishing, and they were actually spending what equated to millions of dollars a day for 6 months just to polish it, and it was So it should be
'cause they-
November.
mad
Could be it,
respect,
man.
mad respect.
Yeah.
yeah, because what I saw on the internet was that the budget has now grown to $2 billion for
the
this
B,
game, the
yeah.
B. And there's so many things that are less expensive that are more impressive, but it's gotta hit. Do you think that Rockstar is going to be boned if this game does not hit?
This game is gonna hit regardless. It's the hype is so fucking.
Well, sales and shit for sure, but I mean reception. Everyone's gonna buy it
Once it dies
because
down,
it's coming
yeah.
out. But once they get into it,
Next summer.
What if everyone's like, "Yo,
This
this
time
game
next year?
sucks"?
Whether or not it lives up to the hype is one question, but I can tell you that as a video game, it's gonna blow anything that's out there out of the water.
It will.
Yeah, you gotta hope, man.
Well, I don't think
like-
it's a matter of hope. I think the numbers tell that story all on their own. You know,
I mean, yeah. But it wouldn't be the first product that's been hyped for years and everybody's anticipated that has dropped the ball.
Everybody's
be the
comfortable with
first.
5.
Yeah.
Those
I hope it's
role-playing
fucking
servers
badass.
and stuff,
And
it's
it
fun.
probably will be, but man, if it doesn't, if it sucks, it could be the greatest thing.
It's not gonna
They're
suck.
taking the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't imagine it. It's just not
GTA
gonna
5,
happen.
and they continue to put work.
Yeah, and
if you don't like
and
something,
then
just
when
get it.
when we just talk numbers, 2 billion is definitely a very large number. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But that's when you think about the time it's taken them to develop this game, you're talking about $2 billion that's spread out over 12, 15 years. And it's because they didn't even just start working on it when they were like, okay, yeah, now we start working on Grand Theft Auto
Yeah, right.
6. They've been working on it for long before that. And just getting the systems together that it takes to be able to create a massive open world with that level of.
Yeah, I'm curious about what the servers are going to be like on those first days.
I wonder.
it's gonna be a lot
I
of-
wonder how it'll be
lot of
set up.
traffic.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of. I wonder, because there's going to be a lot of people that'll want to get on it and jump straight to the online, and there's going to be a lot of people that'll want to get on it and go down the nostalgia road and go for that single player campaign first.
Is there's pre-orders for this game? already? Yes?
Not yet, as far as I'm aware.
And are you gonna get pre-ordered?
Probably. Yeah.
Yes?
Most likely.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, dude, it's gonna it's Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out, I really think is going to shut some shit down.
Well,
We're gonna have
I mean, content-wise, that's all that's gonna be.
Yeah.
So we should all
in our realm. That's
so we should all be playing it.
we better.
Yeah,
do
we
it.
should all
Streaming
have it.
here
We
as
should
often as
all
possible.
have it pre-ordered, and we should all be streaming it. Yeah, if
And for
we
the
can.
next 12 months, we're gonna have a segment in every episode called GTA 6. What the fuck you doing now, bro?
Maybe. I don't think we need to go that far. Unless we do finally get the game and it turns out to be the exact opposite of what youth had thought, and it ends up being like mind blowing. Like Red
I
Dead
hope
2
so.
was mind blowing when it came out, and like
That's what I keep going back to. Is like they didn't screw us over with Red Dead.
yeah,
2.
Rockstar
They didn't screw us over
was
with
too good for
5.
that, man.
Yeah, but how many years was in between?
They've had plenty of time. I
Yeah.
think they're.
Yeah.
I guess
they're
it's,
become good.
I guess it.
It's not- it's-
It depends on if you think that the amount of time it takes to develop a game should affect the anticipation and or value of the game at the end. Like, yeah, the game's awesome, but I had to wait 13 years. Like, or it doesn't matter if it takes 13 years if it's like groundbreaking and it's revolutionary and like beautiful and fun and all the things you want to do.
Well, here's the points that I want to make. Rockstar knows how to walk that line very well. And they've done it time and time and time again, not just with the Grand Theft Auto franchise, but with the Red Dead franchise and with other things like Bully. And there's probably more that I can't even think of right now. Rockstar knows what they're doing, dude. I think that's why that's half of their reputation thus far is half of the reason why the hype has remained and has gotten as large as it has. I think because Rockstar develops, dude, and they deliver every time. And
yeah, I don't think that you're wrong or that they're not gonna. I just like to think about the what ifs because,
I can't wait to see
man.
and because like if for whatever reason something's wrong at Grand Theft Auto, like maybe Grand Theft Auto 6 ends up having the same problems that Cyberpunk did. And do you like there will be mobs of angry nerds, dude. And I'm telling you, it won't be pretty.
We'll see those updates come quick.
Yeah. And you'll know fast
that's
whether or
another thing.
not.
I don't doubt that if anything happens to be wrong at launch, that Rockstar is going to fix it quick.
Yeah, but see, Rockstar
Like,
knows that, and that's why they've taken that's why there's been so many delays and why they've spent so much money. I believe that they'll knock it out the park. What could be for the last time? Like, let's be real. It could be like, how do you I mean, like they might even keep developing games, but how do you go past Grand Theft Auto 6? Like it's the graphics can only get so good, like maybe it goes straight to VR because VR becomes something big, but like
100% augmented reality.
Yeah, how much better can a video game get when you're still just looking at it on a TV? You know what I mean? Like, so they'll find a way, dude. But like this could be the last way that we see it done this way. I think this might be a bigger moment in history than just, oh man, Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out. I think it might be, it's like maybe the end of an era, but it's also in a way sort of we've met the ceiling. In a lot of different ways. So like,
it's like what can we do?
Who knows where it's going to go from here?
I guess time will tell if that's prophecy or hyperbole.
We'll see.
I think either one is going to be entertaining us out, and I can't wait to play this game, and I hope we all play it together.
Oh, we will. We will. Especially now we're doing gaming on this channel. Come on now.
Last thing about video games, though, is that this is the 40th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda. They have not announced any games yet.
For that, dude. Come on now.
All right, let's do some little this one right here, and then a little this one, and this one, and this one. 5 buttons for The Legend of Zelda. They haven't announced any games yet, but there's going to be a Direct coming out, I think, in February. But there is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Limited Edition LP. It's 8 LPs, box set, 130 specifically, specially remastered tracks from The Legend of Zelda and Breath of the Wild.
So it's literally, it's just the game score.
Yeah.
Oh God, I want that.
Yeah, that's me too. I thought.
I want that to just play in my head nonstop. That's the soundtrack to my life. I want that. Side quests
No,
included.
Ask Mr. Jason; he can get that set up.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for some Zelda games, maybe some remakes, or at least an announcement of the next new game. I don't know, but nothing has happened yet. And as far as new tech coming out, have you seen the LG wallpaper TV where it's 9 millimeters thick?
Yeah, I have seen, and it's flexible. Yeah,
Flexible.
I've seen that shit. And I guess maybe therein lies the answer to the question I was asking at the end of that video game segment. Like shit's about to get weird, and we don't even know it yet.
Did you see
the sphere is you're gonna be able to do that in your home and like program it to the corners so everything can look.
Every wall of every surface in your house can be LED screens.
Yeah, dude. But it's gonna be something gnarly weird. I don't know.
Have you guys seen the new Roomba that can go up downstairs?
No way.
Yeah, dude. It looks like a little frog because it can get to a stair and then 2 legs push it up, and once it gets over it, it can lift the legs back up. Man, they can chase us upstairs now.
Are you gonna show me or what? I was waiting for you to show me.
I can't show you. You know the budget of this show.
All right, fine. I'll look it up on my phone. Dang.
Yeah. While you're at it, look up the Lenovo Legion Pro rollable, expanding left and right laptop screen.
I actually, I actually have seen
and
that.
The screen will expand.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. Future applications are gonna like nail that shit.
It's future. The future is now, dude. It's kind of crazy.
Have you heard about the Lego Smart Brick?
I believe I have.
Your stunned silence, I shall take as a you damn right, Floaty. I've heard of the Lego Smart Brick.
I've heard of it. Yeah, I believe I have. Well, explain for those who might not have, because how do you just drop a bomb like that for somebody that doesn't know?
It's basically like a little. I think it's a 2x4 Lego piece, and it's a little robot. It's got motion sensors, lights, mini speakers, and it even reacts to certain minifigures and special tags. So your pieces can move and blink and make sounds while you.
So it's the 2 block by 4 block standard brick.
I think so. It might be 2x3. Maybe.
I think it's a 2x4.
I'm gonna look at it, but yeah.
I can't remember.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
But
it's a little controller that you hook up and you can program it to do something.
And no tablet or phones required. It reacts with other pieces and or button pushes on your Legos. I think they start dropping in March. I do know that the biggest negative that I personally feel, because I don't give a shit about my Legos making noise, because mine are display pieces.
Yeah.
It increases the price of sets that it's in.
Yeah.
If that piece is in there, it's going to increase the price of your set.
Well, if it's really a smart brick, then and it does the kind of things that I think it's going to do. I haven't looked into it, but like you're talking about the ability to make in-home robotics. Like
possibly.
Well, yeah, we had Kinects for a while. What else do we have? We had
you can
director sets.
If you can take the
director set,
if you could take the smart brick and control the Lego motors, then you've got that's Lego robotics in home. Like all you got to do is build it, put it together, program
it. I wonder how hackable or programmable these things are. Like can you use it to operate your roadblocks or whatever they're called?
We got to look into it, dude. Because maybe we could just make a finger that just like hits the record button.
No. The like button.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing what they do, because like I've always been a fan of like I've always been a fan of like specialty Lego pieces. Like I have a few sets that if you push down it lights up. I have a few if you push down it says something.
Yeah.
I like those kind of Legos, and this smart brick thing's pretty cool. But hopefully it's worth the added price to the sets that come in.
I suppose it's a matter of what they actually do. Yeah.
And I'm curious, like, if you get one smart Lego brick, do you need the others? Because other than to have it in multiple sets.
Does like, 2 Lego bricks make you smarter? Huh. I wonder, dude. I want to know. Just look that up.
Yeah. These are not the smart bricks that you're looking for.
While we're talking about Legos and we're coming off of the video games, there is a rumored Legend of Zelda Lego set.
Yeah,
there's been a rumored one for years and years and years.
No, they already have the Deku Tree set. It's out. It's a real set. And the one that is coming out is kind of like the ending scene of a Zelda game. It's got big form Ganon, like final boss Ganon with little Link, and a little Zelda. And yeah, Lego is going to have two official Zelda sets.
That's
They're
pretty rad.
fantastic. The Deku Tree, I think it's two different games in one, where you can be either Ocarina or maybe Breath of the Wild. I can't remember what it was, but I think it's like a convertible set.
Yeah. If there was ever going to be
Picture.
a
Put a picture right here.
if there's ever going to be a set of Lego that's going to get floaty to take apart and put down Harry Potter, it would be Zelda, for sure.
I haven't yet because it's been out. It's been out, and like I did.
Yeah, but it's not a
really
whole
want.
line. It's just a set or two. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
Harry Potter's
Look,
got a
but
whole
the
huge
thought-
line.
It has popped in my head though, like it's the first one. I should go ahead and get it. So like I'll always be on.
Start
it.
in, dude, because as soon as it
Get in it.
and
Because,
if you
like,
don't
going back to
get it
Harry
now, they'll
Potter's
never
hard.
know just how
Resales.
popular it is. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
But I also know how hard and expensive it is to buy the old Harry Potter sets.
Right.
And I don't know, man. I also don't have any room. Have you seen the collection?
Like I said,
Like-
it's the only one that would ever
Yeah.
get you to take apart and set down the Harry Potter shit. It would
Yeah,
be
it's
Zelda.
too bad that like I would love to have had a Star Wars Lego collection, but like most of their sets are great.
And you know, Jas
Yeah.
Floaty is just the kind of guy who would, like, if he decided to do it, he might go as far as taking all of the Harry Potter stuff down and getting the first Zelda set and putting it together and leaving the shelves empty because he's like, no, man, I
Just
gotta,
that.
Yeah.
I gotta earn it. You know what I'm
Wait.
saying? Like,
Actually, have you seen this? There's a trend out there that people are taking random Lego sets that they can go purchase at the store and buying however many they need to recreate the manual from the Millennium Falcon. So they're making Millennium Falcons out of other sets, colored pieces and shit.
wow.
So if you do like a Spider-Man one, you buy all these Spider-Man sets and you can piece together the Millennium Falcon, but now it's colored like Spider-Man and shit.
Way to go, Lego community.
I'm gonna do that with Harry
I'm
Potter.
gonna give him a round of
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
yeah. The
Love
Lego
it.
community is like
Somebody took
the analog version of Minecraft, I think. You know, like it's
Yeah.
without the screen.
Got sound? You know that feeling you get when you smell your first cup of coffee in the morning? It smells like success, like a cheat code for life. Well, that's the feeling you get when you gig with Grind and Brew Productions. Grind and Brew Productions. Sounds so good you can taste it.
And the next thing on our list is throw and behold. So I'm already standing up to throw the damn dart.
Look at you go. Look at you go.
Yeah, planning ahead here. All right, I'm going for number fucking.
Let's go,
13.
Floaty. Let's go.
Oh shit.
Oh, just close. 6. We'll low. We'll low to the right.
Today's subject is
On this snowed ass end day, we're gonna talk about summer activities as a kid. Right now.
I think today's the perfect day to be talking about that.
That
dude.
is a perfect day.
What'd you like to do in the summer as a kid, and what do you like to do now?
Like, I grew up as an outdoor kid. You know,
Me
we were pre indoor internet era. And like walk to the store, get some snacks, walk back, eat the snacks on the way, jump in the pool. You know, like I was always in the pool. If it was summer and it was warm enough, dude, I was in the pool as a kid.
I liked being at water slides and stuff, but the day to day for me was riding bikes in the neighborhood with my friends. We would
Did a lot of that.
build ramps and jump gutters. And
Yeah.
hurt each other.
Yeah.
One time, we built a ramp over my drainage ditch in the front of the yard, but just past it was like live cactus, like several, a big old
The
cactus.
stakes are real high right
And,
there, dude.
Right.
You
And
got
like we
to
were
be
just
home.
like, let's build a cool ass ramp. And then the first kid that went off that damn thing went head first over handlebars, face first into a cactus.
Hands out, ready
so
to
then
brace himself.
so then we turned the ramp the other direction.
Nice.
Went the other side of the drive.
Heck yeah.
Trial and error, you know.
Yeah.
Bikes was the shit.
Bikes,
I liked a good slip and slide in the backyard. That was always fun.
Yeah. Been to a few of those.
When I was a little kid, it was like just the sprinkler, like one of the.
Mhm.
my dad would set that up, and we'd put on floaties, little arm floaties, little arm me's, and go jump across it like we were gonna drown with the sprinkler system.
You remember when I was telling you how I fixed both the spigots in my on the front and back of my house? So now I can do that very sprinkler thing with my little girl this summer. I'm totally excited about that.
And, dude, you've got quite the hill for a slip and slide and splash.
Yep.
We got to make that happen. I think just for the show, we should make an adult size slip and slide in
I've
the
got
backyard.
Yeah.
We purchased one last year because we've got a nice open field that's got a hill, and it's super wide.
Heck yeah.
It's just a piece of plastic. You gotta rig up your own sort of.
And we'll use dish detergent and water, not just water.
Dawn.
We'll get some real speed before we slam into the back wall of your house.
And we'll all wear whitey tighties.
Yes.
Down on our faces. Only. That's not that kind of show.
Yeah, you got me. You're always taking a step too far.
Beard's neighborhood. Your neighbors would be like, "Oh shit."
So.
How long's he looking?
Right. So, fellas, my nephew signed up to play football.
Really? Jabril's gonna play football.
We're not sure if it's just to impress his girlfriend or not. But I was like, what a fortunate sport for you and my family to sign up for. It's one that I'm quite familiar with from watching and playing, and it's one that I don't mind talking about for forever. And I haven't talked to him about it yet. I haven't had a chance to get him on the phone yet to talk to him about why he signed up and if he's excited or not. And for whatever reason, it got me thinking about John Madden. I was like, I just want to be a commentator for my nephew's football games.
Dropping the Madden.
Yeah, hitting him with the old Madden one too.
So he can drop some Madden lines like, hey, the offensive linemen are the biggest guys on the field. They're bigger than everybody else, and that's what makes them the biggest guys on the field.
Is that an actual quote?
These are actual John Madden quotes. Yeah, John Madden had the best quotes, man.
He did.
And some of these I remember hearing live.
Oh, my God.
Mark Brunell usually likes to soak his balls before a rainy game. He's talking
about football, guys.
John Madden, the legend.
Oh, my God.
Usually the team with the most points wins the game.
Generally.
Man, he said this one a lot. The defense here should be expecting either a run or a pass. Remember, he'd draw on the screen. He'd be like, "You got one guy going boom, and then one guy going whack, and one guy getting into the end zone."
I got one for you. I can't even say. I was in the Bengals locker room and I saw Chad Johnson, Rudy Johnson, and Chris Johnson, and I was like, "Hey, this locker room's filled with Johnson."
Oh man! When the quarterback throws the ball into the end zone and it's caught, it's going to be a touchdown.
Was he?
The running back can see.
He was like the original Captain Obvious.
The running back's b-hole was cut off.
And the c-hole was closed, so he took the ball up the a-hole.
Oh man,
that's an actual quote.
Here's a guy who's when his contacts are in, he can see better. You know, when you have great players playing great football, well, that's just great football.
That is just great football, though.
That one came in late. He didn't come, and then he finally came.
You see, the key to a good running game is a good running back.
My God. I feel like we could do this all day.
Yeah, don't worry.
If you're going to give a guy a bone, you might as well give him 2 bones.
Don't worry about the horse being blind. Just load the wagon.
What?
If you can't run with the big dogs, just stay on the porch.
If you can't see, you don't know what you're looking at. That's real. That's actual.
Here's a guy who, when he runs, he moves faster. The best way to gain more yards is to advance the ball down the field from the line of scrimmage.
Oh, God.
Thank you, John Madden.
R.I.P. the legend.
Yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this show.
Oh, yes, please. Please and thank you.
For those amazing John Madden impressions that we just did. Jas has a couple of questions for Jas's games, and then we're going to call this show an ending.
Let's do a couple.
You got a couple over
Yeah,
there for us.
let's finish strong, guys.
Beard, you look like you got some knowledge for us.
I know a few things. What do you want to know?
If you had $1,000 to spend immediately, what are you buying right now? $1,000.
Honestly, it would probably be lumber for the shed. Well, I mean, yeah. What do you?
They're not with you.
You don't need all the Lego bricks.
Oh no. I've graduated to real life Legos. So I'm building real things.
If I had $1,000 right now, I'd buy new cameras.
Yeah.
Well, 2 new cameras.
All right, Floyd.
What?
What would be fun to do if it wasn't a crime?
What would be fun to do if it wasn't a crime?
Honestly, I feel like he's always wanted to kidnap somebody.
You've been trafficking.
Yeah. You guys both remember that?
Yeah.
Because it's been a long time where I used to make a joke like, you guys want to get a van and go kidnap somebody? And nobody ever wanted to. But no.
I wonder why, Floaty.
You know, it'd be fun if we
I
could
think
do
that
like
makes
an
you
ocean.
the weird one. Okay, I just want to point that
I
out.
am the weird one. I'd love to do like an Ocean's 11 style heist.
I would love that.
You know what I mean? Like a real thought out plan, one step ahead kind of spy movie kind of almost, but like
take down the man.
A heist.
You know, it's like untouchable.
I love
and
it.
You can have it all back tomorrow. I don't want to go to jail. I just want to execute the heist.
Just want to prove my point.
Right.
I love it, dude. I love it. Heck yeah. What are we stealing?
All right. Doesn't matter.
Nice.
You got another one?
Redacted. All right, Beard.
I think Redacted is the great name for a title for this episode.
Redacted. What's something that you often crave? Some off the wall, some we're not expecting. You gotta
chocolate.
Cravings.
Like I like good chocolate.
Just like good chocolate.
Yeah.
We're not talking like you're not getting a Hershey's bar.
I mean, yeah, I don't mind a Hershey's bar, but I like good chocolate.
Well,
Yeah.
wrong with a Hershey's bar,
Yeah.
But I mean, you go
like Lindt or better. Yeah.
He's not eating like Culver's, Dollar Tree Halloween candy.
No.
Yeah.
No offense, Culver's.
On that note, I go to the Cobblestone Farmers Market every once in a while, and there's a guy there.
There's a chocolate guy there.
He's won several awards.
Oh heck yeah!
Really fucking cool. Maybe
Really?
we can get him on the podcast. Shit.
That's not a bad idea.
I've been buying chocolate from him for a year now.
Speaking of,
I've tried everything that he has, and it's all fantastic. He won
nice.
Silver and bronze at the.
Well, let's get him on the show. We can. As of today, we can get people on here via Zoom, so it doesn't matter if they live nearby or not.
All right, we're gonna do another question, Floyd. This last one's for you.
Would you rather have your hands function as a scanner or randomly create karate chops?
Ooh.
I am randomly creating karate chops.
Fellas, so that was this is basically the end of our very first ever Zoom episode.
Yeah, go
Snowmageddon. I want to thank Jazz
2026
for driving in the snow to get here, and I want to thank the Beard for not doing that. Where are you at?
Is that where I'm at over there?
Somewhere. I don't know.
I'm
My
here.
screen's reversed or something.
Yeah, I think we're reversed. So I don't know.
Yeah, it had to be because you got to be able to read Foothills.
Yeah,
gotta want to keep getting the free beer, man.
Yeah.
Y'all go buy some of that stuff. It's really good. I'm gonna go grab another.
Yummy beer.
You guys tuning in here. Thanks for letting us off the hook without having an episode last week, and we'll see you again next week right here on YouTube.
Yeah. Back to our regularly scheduled chaos.
Yep.
Hey, your fire's going out, man. You need to throw some.
I'm gonna go do that now. I'll see you guys.